I think finisher role is one such that it's very hard to be consistent, but every time you get in, you should be able to make an impact that will help the team obviously do something special on that given day. That's what I try to focus on. So, there are a lot of factors that could actually make it tougher for you. Especially in the Caribbean and Miami, I think wind will be a massive factor. Even though it is a sport which is played with the heavy ball, a lot of the times the wind dictates where you play the shots because it tends to carry to the fielders and not cross the boundary line. On the other hand, the other side, it helps you make you hit bigger sixes than what you've hit actually. So it works both ways, but the bowlers are clever. They always want to try and force you into hitting into the wind as much as possible, so that makes it that much tougher as a batsman. So sometimes, when you're trying to manufacture shots, you might not get it right on a given day, but there are days when you get it right, and those days you should make it count. Extremely happy. I think this is what I've aimed for all my life, and for the captain and coach to show so much belief in me, it is only fair that I repay the faith back in them by giving performances which will help the team in many ways cross the line, and that is what I've been trying to do. And this is one of the happiest that I've been part of the Indian team, with the amount of love and affection that I've got, not only from the team, from the fans, but also the backing from the captain and the coach. I think I've said it a lot and I'll keep saying it. This is one of the best environments I've been in, a team atmosphere, because of the consistency and continuity they seem to be giving players. They're not judged on an everyday basis. They're given a certain time limit and they're given the opportunity to fail. I think that's very important, to give players the opportunity to fail and then move on to the next player, because in India right now there are so many players, and general tendencies to always feel that the one playing is always better than the one who's played the game. But here you get the feeling that you get value for what you've achieved over a period of time, value for the kind of cricket that you bring to the table, and that is something that needs to be respected with this coaching staff. I think a lot of credit to Vikram Rathore, Paras Kamble, Rahul Dravid for having that mindset wherein they don't get carried away by good-looking players. They're able to understand what a player must have gone through on a given day to give a failure, and back them and have the right conversation with them so that they can get the right performance and right potential out of any given player. I think that is a very important facet to any team. The best of teams in any sport has always maximized their talent, and I think that is one thing this current Indian team is definitely doing well. I think there is no one thing to clinch. You need a lot of things that needs to be done, and I think the process is set right in terms of batting, the intent, bowling, the execution, and on top of that, you do need a little bit of luck when you go to multi-nation tournaments, because on any given day, you need a certain amount of luck to get you through, to help you just cross the line in T20s, and I think that plays a small factor as well. But if the effort is very honest, the preparation is very complete, and you then give yourself the best chance of success in multi-nation tournaments. To understand that Zimbabwe is a completely different team that is going, so there's a lot of players are very different. Asia Cup will be very different as well. There'll be a short, quick turnaround, and then we have a few matches post that. So for now, our aim is to obviously build up to the World Cup, but at the start, the first step is to make sure we do well in Asia Cup.